Hello everyone, Reptrex here, and today we're going to continue our work here, like I probably said in the beginning of every episode from episode 1, but that's fine, that's my little intro I guess. As you can see here, I have full nano armor, fully charged, and yeah, so I just picked that up from my charging bench, with that, which I've actually upgraded here. Not because I haven't upgraded further, I mean, my 3 is still the one I made last episode, but I added some energy crystals in here, which are always charged, and whenever I need to charge something, I can just dump the item into here, and it works quicker than just putting overclockers or energy upgrades on there. And another thing I did do was pretty much remove the cable that was coming from the machines to here, and continued it underground and all the way up to my MFSU, directly to MFSU, and that's because the charging bench can handle full high voltage power. Yeah, it can handle full high voltage. Another thing I've done here is this, and that's because I did a lot of prep work, and I was gonna make more solar panels on camera, and I figured why the hell would I do that? I keep on doing that. It feels like every episode, so I just went ahead and made them off camera. So yeah, but one thing I did notice was when I sent the iron that it was being processed here from the quarry, it got sent iron to the chest, and then I used the ender chest to send the iron to be refined. And what happens here is these induction furnace, as you can see here, is very quick, and it can actually handle 2 dusts at once, and then it outputs in these 2 different slots. And what it was doing was the filter was only withdrawing from 1 slot at a time, and then once this one was empty, then we would withdraw from the second slot. And that just wasn't very efficient, especially since this induction furnace can handle easily 2 full stacks at the same time. So what I did is just added a second filter running from the same poles and goes into the same back tube that goes into that chest over at the end, and pretty much it just withdraws both iron or whatever bars at the same time. So that's pretty nice little upgrade, and it really helps me with the whole symmetry of this system here, because there's a huge gap here. So that worked out great. And yeah, I want to show you here what it did. I did make over where am I going? Over a stack of solar panels, a little bit over a stack, and that's because I had already 7 low voltage solar arrays. I made 1 more low voltage solar array and a full 64 regular solar panels, which made another MV solar panel. MV solar array. God. But yeah, end results, I have 3 medium voltage solar arrays. And that's coming in with a lot of power, and that's where the cable I mentioned that goes underground and through here, I believe, this block right here, straight all the way to the end, underneath that one right there, right here. Pretty much this one goes up into the battery box, and then underneath this one just keeps on going straight into the MFSU, and that's for the charging bench. Now, this I'm going to consider pretty much a done project as far as power for this grid, and that's because I want to start working on a new power grid, a new MFSU, a new, I don't even think I need medium voltage transformer for what I'm planning to do, and that's because I want to do. Let me look at the power output here. All right, so it got almost to 2 million EU. So I'm just gonna go to sleep real quick. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. A new power grid completely, new MFSU, no transformers, and that's because I want to make a mass fabricator, and that requires a lot of power, and it can handle directly some high voltage from the MFSU directly. So there's no need for transformers because it uses the power straight from the MFSU. And obviously for that, I need to make a recycler to make some scrap to help with the process of making UU matter, which is what I'm aiming for now. UU matter, as some of you know, is the main component, actually the only way to make iridium ore, which is the main ingredient for quantum armor. I'm going to quickly show you guys the recipe for that. So yeah, this is it. This is my favorite armor, and that's mainly because the Infernal armor, which is the gem armor, is very bugged and very glitchy, and most of the things don't work on it. It hasn't been ported over from the Tekkit single player properly, I think that's the problem. I'm not really involved in most of the talk in the forums on that stuff. Actually, not many of the talks in the forum at all, to say the truth. But I do read around. I don't get involved. I just read a lot, so I stay informed. But it is very buggy, and that's because, as you guys know, Tekkit is just the survival multiplayer version of Technic, which is a single player version. And some of the things just weren't ported properly and are very buggy and glitchy. And in that case is the gem armor, which, yeah, it has some pretty cool effects. It just doesn't work properly. So that's why Quantum Armor is my favorite one. And now, first things first, something I probably should have mentioned first, now that I say that. But I want to make my Swiftfoot Vending Gale. I miss it way too much. And as you can see, that is a lot of diamonds. I've left the server running for a while. Not really, actually. About 13, 14 hours around there. To make a lot of diamonds. Now, I'm going to grab this stuff from here. And that's because I want to make some dark matter. Now, before I get started with dark matter, I am going to go grab me a lava bucket. I have my empty bucket right here. I'm going to go grab myself a lava bucket from the volcano. I should have probably done that earlier, but that's fine. I'm sure you guys don't mind watching me hover like an idiot for the last time before I make my Swiftfoot Vending Gale. And yeah, let's see, what else do I have planned? I still need to upgrade my, not upgrade, but finish building my power flower, whatever it's called. And yeah, that's gonna take a lot of EMC, which I don't have just yet, which is fine. Why can't I grab that block? Oh, okay, that was weird. So that worked. That's a little, I don't know, that was weird. And yeah. Now I'm thinking, I don't know if where should I build the next? Should I just build it on top of the floor? But then it just kind of destroys the fact that I have the power flower there. But then again, it looks a little bit off. It just looks like doesn't have much of a purpose really, that thing there. So maybe I'll think about building a proper place for this in the for next episode. I know I wanted it close. I should probably not be running around with a lava bucket. Actually, I right-click in the wrong place and I'll have lava everywhere. But I know I wanted to have want it to be accessible from this room, which is going to be my main working room, since I'm going to need to have access to that. And but yeah, just sitting there on the roof doesn't look right. It looks a little bit ugly and yeah, I don't know, out of place. So let's make this iron band. Need some iron from that. Let's go over here, and a bunch of random items here left over from when I upgraded my solar panels. So let's put that here, iron band in here. I haven't made the dark matter, so I don't know where I'm going on about here. Do have my feathers, so I'll grab that for now. And I'll put my iron back in here. Now to make that, I need Eternalis fuel. Where's my coal? Should be here. Okay. Grab a full 4 stacks. That's because it takes a lot of coal to make that with my Philosopher's Stone. So we'll just do this and upgrade my coal all the way to Eternalis, whatever it's called. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's fine. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean, and that's this, Eternalis fuel. So let's grab my Philosopher's Stone again, and I'm going to condense a bit of that, and I'm going to wrap the rest of the diamonds I have here. I'm going to probably use a little bit less uranium, and that's because the new power grid I was mentioning, I'm probably going to run it from a nuclear reactor. And I'm going to run the nuclear reactor a little bit different than I usually do. than I usually do. Well, for those that did watch my, oh, look at that, perfect 3 stacks. That's nice. But yeah, for those of you that watched my tutorial series, I had a huge underground nuclear facility with a bunch of chambers and corridors for well, same EMC value as this, right? So that should be enough. But yeah, pretty much. Long story short, it was very huge and not very efficient, especially for Tekkit. I mean, it could have been a lot more efficient. I liked it big because I think it looked cool, but I'm going for efficient this time. So I'm gonna be using equivalent exchange to make ice blocks to cool it better, and hopefully have just one nuclear reactor that produces a lot of power to be able to power that mass fabricator. So that's what I'm going for. I'm probably gonna still have to encase it in reinforced stone to avoid destroying my whole base. That would be a shame. But yeah, alright, now let's make this dark matter. Let's start rambling on. So here's my block of diamond. Encase that on the Eternalist fuel, and that should create. There we have it. Our first dark matter, 139,000 EMC. So we've come a long way. Someone in the comments mentioned that when I condensed the blaze rods to make the ender chest, oh, you should have macerated it, gotten the dust, and then converted it back into blaze rods, and so on and so forth. So obviously somebody hasn't been listening much to what I'm going on about on my rambles here when I'm on camera about how overpowered that is. So I'm just not gonna cover that. I'm not gonna do macerate blaze rods and abuse what I believe is to be a bug. I mean, equivalent exchange is already overpowered enough as it is, so I'm not gonna repeat myself every episode, every time I see a comment on that. So I just thought I'd say that one last time. So yeah, let's dump a full stack of diamonds. See how much I get. 3. Oh, I wanted 4. All right, fine. 5, 6. Okay, I only need 4, but that's fine. Actually, okay, I know what I'm gonna do with that extra dark matter, because I do need the EMC. I'm not just gonna sit on it. So I'm gonna put the feathers. I believe is something. Boy, I can never get these recipes right. I swear, this thing should be shapeless. See, I'll always get it wrong, no matter how I lay it out. It's like, no, I'm gonna try this time with the feathers in the middle, and it's not that way. But yeah, alright, so Swiftfoot Vending Gill. Here we have it, my little baby. I missed it so long yeah. It's been 39, I believe, episodes. I think, no, 40. This is my 40th episode? No, 50, 40, 41st or something. I don't know. But yeah, way too long. My Swiftfoot Vending Gill is back. I can put my chest back on, have nearly full armor, nearly full damage absorption, because that's what the quantum armor does. And yeah, I can fly without having to randomly tap on my spacebar to fly. And it's a lot quicker and better. And I can storage my jetpack so I don't want to ever see it again. But I'll leave it there, just in case. Somehow I die and Creeper blows up my Swiftfoot Vending Gill. That'll be a shame. But yeah. I have some dark matters, a whole stack of diamond left. So what I'm gonna do is gonna try to upgrade my my setup here. Make go here, and that's yeah. What I'm gonna do here is remove one collector. Remove what? There you go. One of each, and I did end up condensing the other collector. I don't know why I condensed it. I needed EMC, and that was a lot of EMC. I don't know. So I condensed the other one. I have it back, and that's because I want to condense some more. And now I need one more antimatter relay. Or should I go for 2? Screw it, I'm going to go for more. And then make a whole bunch of energy collectors. See how much I get. I get 5. So let's see what I can do with this. I need some more glowstone blocks. So see if I'll make one. See how much EMC I've left in the condenser. Not much. Not much at all. So I'm going to put a diamond in there. Actually, I have a full diamond. Full stack of diamonds. Should I? What the hell? See if I can make a full power flower with the stuff I have. It sure looks like it. That's a lot of them. I don't think I need that many. I think for a full power flower, I think I only need 13 collectors. Well, we're about to find out. So actually what I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure it's 13. I already made 4. There are 4 and I removed 1, 3. So I want to make one more relay for now, which is 4. That's fine. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I lost count. So I'm just guessing at this point. So I'm just gonna lay it out and see what I'm missing. So let's get my let's remove this stuff from here. I don't need this for now. Whoa, lag. Okay, so put my relay back in there. Then put my collector in there. Put this in there, this there, this here. That means I have one more relay that I'm missing to make the full flower. I have all these collectors I do have. So, oh, look at that. That's convenient, actually. Is it? Did I get all sides? That is very convenient. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to convert one of the collectors into a relay, and that way I'll have a full flower. So one of the collectors become a relay, and there we have it. That should have enough for a power flower, for a full power flower, for that matter. I should probably start making a Klein star as well. So trusty EMC battery, that's what I call it. I'm sure I'm not the only one to call it that because that's pretty much where it is. So I'm just going to put glowstone around it to cover all the top parts. Make sure it's always working. Maximum efficiency. And there we have it. Full flower. Now this is probably I'm going to have to take it down, like I mentioned. And maybe put a level up. I'll put it right in the middle or somewhere. I don't know. I just have to see what I have to do with this. But it just looks out of place there. I might do something along the lines I did here. Make a little, like a little rounded off square off to the side here and put that in the middle. I think that'll look nice. I don't know. I'll have to see something there. So, for now, I am just gonna go inside. See how much time to the episode. That's about 19 minutes maybe, around there-ish. But yeah, I'm just gonna close it here actually for now. I have a lot to think about. See how I'm gonna progress here in the factory. How I'm gonna expand it a little bit further because this floor is completely filled up. I have my base of operations here fully automated, and why is there string coming through? This probably the spider layer or something coming along. But yeah, I mean this is fully automated. I have my awesome working area here. I'm lagging as I spin around, but that's fine. Yeah, now it's time to make some crazy projects. Cobblestone generators for the recycler to make some scrap and so on and so forth. So a lot of work to be done. A lot of things I have planned. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and until next time, bye.